What's going on, Skill Army? Mr. Skillman in the booth again. Just sitting back, cooling, enjoying myself. You know, I have to say one thing that just bums me is that I can't just play just random songs to that I could just break down what kind of mood they put me in and how they make me feel without YouTube copyrighted. And I think if this is my review of shit like that, listen, I gotta pay a little extra membership or something, with ads, or something, so that I can just play some dope, music, just how I feel, whether it be some Jimi Hendrix, whether it be some Kanye from College Dropout, whether it be some new that just I might not even know who the artist is. I just know it's a vibe. So anyway, in the motherfucking booth once again. Just want to come up in here and get something off like I always do. It has been, woo, hell of a week so far. And tomorrow's only Tuesday. Ain't that some shit? I got to a point, even this time of year that I don't even think about all the stuff that I be trying to do during the day. When I can't get something done, if a client calls and, hey, I pulled up to a couple properties today and had forgot my damn ramps. And I just said, hey, it's all good. I wasn't even tripping. I just, hey, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. So, but other than that, I've just been extremely motivated. I finished my book, Atlas Ran, like several days back. And I was like feeling lost without having an audiobook or reading. I had a couple other books I could have read. I just since then, being busy, and I just hadn't found the next. I had a couple. I hadn't found the next book, but I guess that still was on like less than 72 hours ago. I'm already halfway finished with a new book, and it was a dope read so far, and I enjoyed it. And it's once again along the lines of being motivated and all that kind of stuff. And I already got my next book lined up, so it's exciting. Um, just been learning and growing and all that kinds of cool shit. But just want to come here and get my thoughts off. I had all kinds of cool shit, just random thoughts. One of those nights the time changed and kind of set off track. I'm winding down. I'm about ready to lay it down, but I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? So kind of just gonna use this to brain dump and let my mind go. So when I hit that pillow, I'm just out. You know what I'm saying? So this is the way I get to do that. And without my mind racing, I'm sitting in the booth. I'll get in here, meditate, vibe out to my music, relax. You know what I'm saying? Kind of catch up and debrief and unwind off my day, and kind of ramp up and prep up and meditate on the next one. You know what I'm saying? So, or whatever happened. Was supposed to go to the auction. I didn't realize it started at 1 o'clock in the middle of the day and whatnot. But was just talking to some folks and leads and having options to just carry things and do things, and it's just it's been crazy. Like, and I guess you look at some things, like you look at the description of my channel. One time, start my YouTube channel. It's like no one knows what they're gonna do. I'm not, I've always been the kind of person. I mean, I'm not the most lucky, talented, or whatever. I gotta put a little effort and work in, and but I'm free spirited to a degree. I just get on here and have my different segments, my different exposes of different characters and personalities and qualities and whatnot that kind of make up who I am. And I'm finding like those patterns and those niches that make that stuff make sense. So if you notice too, there's kind of a rotation. You'll find me in the booth. You'll find me in the woods fishing. You'll find me, networking and trying to, do more DIYs and stuff. And it's been really fun. Like, and gonna start ramping up and putting out more videos to challenge myself. I know it's gonna take, daily. I've seen those who do daily. Like I watch Big War the Genius. First he's a I think people like Big War because he's just a down to earth brother, and he just from where he from, and he talk how he talk. He keep it simple. He keep minimal tools. He don't have no fancy ass cameras. And I watched him run up like 5, maybe close to 10,000 subs in a few days, just hitting that different metric or different algorithm or something clicked, and just even putting a lot of hard work. Jeez, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's no easy feat. I don't care if you just posting one takes and putting them in the cell phone. It's no easy feat to come on here and talk every day. You know what I'm saying? It aligns well with what he got going on and stuff like that. So I'm finding ways to incorporate that into my day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've been taking more time to set up cameras and just kind of let the ball roll, and it's been ridiculously awesome. Even in all the things that I got going on, just some type of content I'm just gonna keep putting in. This upcoming soon, I'm gonna be showing we're going to handle the deer for the AI. That's gonna be exciting. Learning so much with that, and just tapping into a whole nother community and a whole nother environment and a whole nother just sharing different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And just seeing how shit move, and it's real cool. You know what I mean? There's always a gem somewhere to be picked up. I may be, I would never consider myself a deer farmer, but I got mad respect for it and learning about it. You learn certain things that you can give your deer, you can cross and give your goats, as far as like maybe certain type of wormers or treatments and stuff like that. And you learn, what I'm saying, like, with this fence right here versus that fence is better for, this animal, and you got to have it so high and so deep type. And it's just been dope. You know what I'm saying? I might not need to know, the bloodline of the deer, but making a good fence and being in that environment, just learning how to make a good fence is just great. All kinds of cool educational, just continuing to learn, and man, just when you're on that ball of rolling, just trying different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's in my lane and like-minded, and I want to try it. Um, Talked to got in contact with another associate of mine, a really cool lady who I got Ranger from. I'm in the market thinking about getting another female Corso. The whole thing I don't like about the female Corsos, if they could just be the same, if they could just look as brawny as the males, I'd be like, yo. If you get a chance, somebody show me a picture, or if somebody knows of a female Corso that's just absolutely huge. No, they tend to have like smaller heads and whatnot, but they produce some beautiful male Corsos. So unfortunately, you can't have two male dogs around each other too much, and without having problems, and those are not Chihuahuas or Frenchies or even little pit bulls. Those are some big, serious dogs. If they get after you, they get on you. It sucks. They got some big mouths, big heads, they're heavy, and they're just the right amount of, agile can get to. They're flexible. They can, right? They're working dogs pretty much. So anyway, but yeah, everything's been good. I just figure I get on here. I gotta do content. I gotta keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get something off. Tomorrow's the election. Feels like there's like this weird like cloud in the air. Not a bad cloud, just like a mist in the air prior to like this election. You know what I'm saying? Like tonight just seems misty, you know. Um, Nonetheless, everybody watching my channel knows that I'm voting for Donald Trump, and I really hope that we can have the landslide that I'm predicting happen, so it's unquestionable, and at least for the next 4 years, he can try to get a couple years of us having a decent economy, because it's gonna take it's not gonna flip a switch. That's what he's gonna run, the scrutiny he's gonna run behind. It's not gonna flip a switch. But for me, he's like, all the feelings get cast aside if you don't even have a safe space to have feelings in. And that's what tripped me out about people. Who gives a damn about, your Planned Parenthood plan? And who gives a damn about, okay, government benefits ain't necessarily a bad thing in one regards, but man, it's just knowing what it creates, knowing the type of person. But I think on the flip side of that, the reality is, everybody is built and brained different. I'm a strong believer in everybody ain't supposed to be elite. Shit, everybody ain't supposed to be Donald Trump. Everybody ain't supposed to be the same. Everybody ain't supposed to be the same. Like, And at the end of the day, if you like on the Democratic side, man, there's not one first world problem that is the biggest. Is some bullshit. Like y'all don't give a fuck about safety if as long as y'all can be flamboyant and not have to have no pressure, stress, or go anywhere or do anything, and you're fine with everything looking being the same. You getting the same amount as your neighbor, and like more so the handouts. And a lot of people understand for the government benefits like to be coming in many capacities. The limitations are placed on it. You can't make above threshold like they. All right, we know we rather just give you this little bit of money because we ain't got to worry about competing with you, and you'll always be a consumer of everything that we make. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be the landlord. You always gonna be the tenant. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I pay to play. It's easy to just pay you and have control of you. It's like you're paying for a service. That's really kind of how it works. All you doing is paying the taxes and everything else that I create, so you can. I'm just rotating and washing the money through me. You paying taxes. I'm gonna take my cut off and I'm just gonna pay you with your own money. You know. So, but outside of that, just none of that matters if you don't have no kind of security or safety. I mean, at all. Like at the end of the day, the way we're going, let's say we do have a conflict. We're not, in this campaign, yeah, stop acting like this bitch didn't just totally negate anything or what a man is supposed to be. Not just black men, any men, white men, especially white men in general, men that built the fucking world, men that gave everything to the women. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a son, so if something happened to me and all the things that I'm trying to create and be where I'm at, it ain't nothing but a fistful of women that's gonna get everything that I worked so fucking hard for. I know families at the positions they in now. Grandpa died. Grandpa worked it all off, and once Grandpa was gone, Grandma was living real good. You know, better than she even known. Like she don't want to give up nothing. You know, so which is good. It's just Grandpa set that bitch up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to be like that. I ain't trying to motherfuckers expire and you know they move your grandpa and them out the property so fast and they don't have no funeral arrangements like talking about. You can tell they don't got no nice pretty casket. They got a box. They got a box. Ain't nobody coming to examine them. Ain't nobody gonna come and make sure they good or nothing. They don't have no means and none of that. They don't have no insurance. It's just lost. So um, the immigration thing bothers me in the upcoming year for me. I'm definitely um, I'm gonna find a way to continue to prioritize the Spanish, but it's just so much, so much. It's like I get it in, I just don't. I'm talking about like almost like I'm doing some other things. I'm gonna have to get like a tutor or take a class. And honestly, like I said, make this trip in spring. Then I just want to immerse myself in the culture for a few weeks. I'll be good, you know. But yeah, the election, it's a mist in the air. Things are good. Shit, I guess I'm a full blown farmer. I'm getting on that farm game now. This cash cow shit real. I like it. It's my dirt. I need to get another one of these cash cow hats because I love this one so much, and now I'm gonna start working this. I got dirty, and I ain't even ordered another one yet. Because man, I definitely want another one. It hits different when the symbolism and the things whatever you affiliate it with, or you just kind of understand. I'm not wearing this. I wear this because I really genuinely like the the little saying, the cash cow. That shit's dope. Shit's real. So I'm trying to be like that. But I hope we win tomorrow. I hope we win with a fucking landslide. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have no problems. And it's gonna be still rough for the next couple of years, but it'll be a lot more motivating and to with Donald in the chair than anyone else. You know. So and then after that, It's gonna be real different. So, but pre-election day, post is on an exponential freaking transformation. Broke ground for the pig pen today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned out. Y'all be seeing that come out soon. Just kind of I'm gonna incorporate kind of putting together the pigs. Um, taking the time on the cows, but the cow pen is the more time I get, the more wire I get to pull, the stronger the pole set, and I get to design, redesign, continue to add resources to build up, make nice, add lighting, you name it. Like shit, I'm trying to have it like I told the lady today. I said my little enclosures, my animals gonna be spoiled. You know what I'm saying? My animals want to be healthy. They're gonna be spoiled. They're gonna look good. They're gonna be fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna overdo it. My pigs have a little pig palace. Matter of fact, that's what I might call the bacon palace in this motherfucker. So, but and working hard. Shit, I've been working hard on not even it ain't work. It's just living it. Grateful for the opportunity. Grateful that I got no punk ass friends that waste my time and I don't have a chance to work on it. I ain't got to worry about I don't got no punk ass family bothering me. You know what I'm saying? Asking me for no money and shit like that, and trying to manipulate me and get caught up in their own dumb shit. Um, just grateful. My kids is I don't have no issues out of them. Like just honor to God just to allow me. I know how special it is for me to have full realm, full capacity, full whatever the fuck I want to do to just stay on my path and just maintaining my own personal, physical, and mental health, especially my mental health. It is hard. I get it. I'm not gonna dismiss the fact that that's no easy feat, And if you're the fucking person who's gonna sit here, I would have a conversation with any fucking body about how valuable it is to be able to not be bothered. Like really, like no one, like we all got a little life. Tax man might might some kind of tax mail piece come in, or you name it. Could be anything. Tax piece. It could be, uh, you could be dealing with a child support situation, a custody situation, all that like legal stuff, or bill collecting. Like to get to a point where you ain't got to check the mailbox, you can just shut shit off or leave, and no one's fucking dinging you and all that type of shit. It's so powerful. It's crazy because in the latest book that I'm reading, I don't want to give my titles away. I'm not like that. Not in this energy. Um, but I'm reading The Third Door by like Alex Danan or something. I can't think of his last name, but his name Alex. And it's been dope. One of the people that he interviewed, his goal was to interview like a bunch of very special people. And he was put up the suggestion for one interview by an Asian man, I can't think of his name without fucking it up, who was like a software engineer who grew up very poor in China, got to America, and like his gift was, he, uh, groomed his sleep cycle to where he can get the most productive hours in the day. So he was really a hardcore person that would only sleep like 1 hour a night. And he kind of found to where he can get to a point where no matter what, he wasn't gonna sleep or stay in bed no longer than 4 hours. And so he'd be up early and he would stay. He worked 6 days a week, and he would just do simple math in regards to, hey, I know if I put in me staying up 4 more hours a day in production than you, adds 2 more months a year that I get to be productive. You know what I'm saying? For some people, that's a next tax bracket up change shift. You can go from making $65,000 a year to $80,000 a year or something like that. That's a significant change for a lot of people. So he was very special about just making the most out of his time. He believed And he also had the mentality that, you get the same 24 hours in the day as I get. You get the same 24 hours in the day as I get. So, not jumping around, but someone like me, even then, that makes me think, man, listen, y'all mean to tell me Kamala can outwit Donald Trump? If they go hard, if she get in office, you think, I'm not saying some random heart attack. They're older people or whatever, but man, listen, like Trump is groomed to handle nations and that much stuff. But Kamala ain't necessarily groomed for this shit. Like y'all hating on somebody, y'all might not like how he talk, and I might not like how he whatever. I'm not gonna really overly voice my opinion on if I was a billionaire, somebody like Trump coming up with my crazy ass, like shit, man, listen, and be single and top notch OG, like the G of all G's and the richest of all the rich, and the man is not stupid. He's highly intelligent, come from whatever. Like, man, let's stop acting like y'all don't want to be like Donald. You know what I mean? Come on, who don't want to be like Donald? Man, you know, to have even in such a sense of freedom and then still have the status and the power and the fame and all that. What happens is a lot of folks are out here, running behind or trying to like none of the people that we think have status or the celebrities and all this dumb shit like the Kamala motherfucking campaign is pulling out. These motherfuckers, they're miserable people. Like they're not in control of their shit. They not like Donald. When they done and whatever, they won't be remembered like Donald, motherfucker. Come on. Like you're talking about a timeless character here. When Kamala loses tomorrow, it's gonna be like, who is Kamala? Nobody give a fuck if Donald lose tomorrow. He's still Donald. Like I don't know. Anyway, uh, that's my thoughts on that. But it's been good. I can't complain much. Just trying to continue to keep grinding, stay after it. Keep take whatever breath and whatever energy that I'm gonna be, that God is gonna give me, and just hey, try to make the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? The best ain't always a party. It ain't always gonna be whatever, man. The best is man, something like say like a sniper in the hide. You have to sit on the trigger sometimes. You might have opportunities, some things that I'm flexing. My worries, the worries that I'm having, it's like I can't even tell y'all. I don't want to tell y'all. The worries I'm having is it be which direction do I go to add this to the umbrella of my business. I'm merging. I got mergers going on. Just little stuff. Might be merging kennels. People. I'm aligning myself with those who, are wanting to sell some of their assets in their businesses, and they could just be aging out. Guess what? I'm gonna age out one day too. You know, I'm in a space where hey, some folks, somebody got to transfer the baton. It's, the just like the election. I'm a candidate. I'm getting the pack. I'm getting the pack. I'm getting the contract. I'm in the negotiations of, hey, would you like to take over these dogs? I have quite a bit of experience in that. Something that's just never really over surface. Shout out to Skill Army Kennels. You know what I'm saying? Like the Skill Army I've been Skill Army for lots of years. I've been Skill Army. I've always repped in everything I did. Skill Army's been my logo and has been sprinkled about in places and for a long time. So um, those are the thoughts. Like if I'm blocking out, like even I just don't want. I'm so still sensitive to the situation. I just don't want nothing bad to happen because I know how I am. I pop a tire. I went and bought all new 4 tires. Didn't have to, but it's like investing in peace of mind. That's all. Like I'm juggling how much. I want to just invest in peace of mind. Long term, there's like long term peace of mind. There's like mid term peace of mind and immediate term peace of mind that you like have to be considering. You know what I'm saying? Like Like it's crazy because I'm kind of getting to this space where it's like my it's too easy to create immediate peace. You know, so they all kind of mesh together and whatever and piggyback off each other. But like, I can create immediate peace. You know what I'm saying? And outside of that, like in that immediate peace, I'm just like, how do I continue? I'm trying to invest in my future peace. I'm trying to invest in my peace of mind when I get, I'm in my 50s now. You know what I'm saying? That's and then how much more of what do I want to like? Some of the opportunities aren't a money issue. It ain't a money issue. It's not a time issue. It's not a physicality issue. It's not like, the job application. Can you lift 40 or 50 pounds? You know what I'm saying? It can, like it's a the issue is adding that gonna be worth my peace of mind and freedom. As quiet as it is now, or at this point, let's say all my animals are settled down. If I had a situation where I have more animals and at this hour they're barking at something and it's more or whatever, like how am I going to incorporate that? How am I going to feel about that? How am I going to feel about if I have to now, I really need to make sure I hire or yeah, definitely hire somebody to come feed my dogs or feed my animals. While you bullshitting, I'm not sure what the exact term is, but I'm pretty. They have folks that come, I guess, and really take care of a. If you're a certain size farm, they're farmer techs or something, or who they farmer helper, hand. What they call them shits? Hand something. You know what I'm talking. Working hand. They're general laborers, but they specialize. They'll come and take care of your animals and all that type of shit. Feed them, and before you know it, they're living on the property in a little small, little tiny house or something like that. Maybe I'll think about that. It's just so much to build. When I'm building a village, I can see it's gonna be kind of like a village. Certain things even I still keeping campsite, keeping that. Might have to add something to and the cow pasture. Like I'm gonna still make it work out like it's like a almost like a little village. You know, so it's gonna be all inclusive and but still like very private. Limited access type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm on the other end of crazy. It's like I'm having these visions. I'm seeing things, and it's crazy. I'm seeing so much. It's like I can't make it happen fast enough, and just my mind sharpens, and it's like putting even more pressure on myself, and it's like crazy because I know it's like it's gonna explode into like cruise control, like just another season of life where I'm just putting a little pressure and trying to maximize. Maybe it's because I'm going through my age. Maybe I'm having my own little crisis or something. I don't know. Call it what you want. But all I want to do is just keep pushing. I want to keep pushing and keep pushing and keep building and keeping stay after the rotation. Stay after it. Like for myself, I rotate. I don't believe you should buy more materials than you can kind of put together in a day or so, especially if you're by yourself. You don't want your materials to rot. You don't want them to get wet. You don't want to lose, you know, count or them to warp or any damages. To me, in my opinion, I'm just sharing. So do what you can kind of keep your capacity. But like for example, I can always be throwing something at the lean-tos or the fence, but after a while, it'll get to like a happy stopping point, kind of like the back deck. In this season, this is the season of working out a little harder on fencing and stuff. You're not sweating your balls off. You know what I'm saying? You're not um, out there, having to take 3 and 4 showers and drink ridiculous amounts of water and all that type of shit. You can really get a lot of work done this time of year. So that's what that is. Um, Sometimes I just feel like I can't even tell a motherfucker. Sometimes like yo, you can't tell them shit. Don't you got to keep it to yourself, and that can be a challenge. You want to celebrate. You know, you want to like express, share just the awesomeness. It ain't got nothing to do with you. But just like, yo, it's like you want to like inclined to teach or someone who shares or be a leader. You know, you still want to tell people who may follow you or that you influence. Like, look at here, man. This is why I am. This is what I why this is. You want to know who I am? You want to really change it, try different perspectives. This is why I fuck with this. You know, a lot of times people won't even ask you. You know, they'll already assume, oh, look at this guy, or because of how he talked. You know, it's funny because I watch some of these like anti-dams, like say about the culture. You know, I'm very cultured. You know, people like I'm. There's nothing you can't. You know, went to HBCU. Like I know, oh man, listen, I like white girls and I like white people. You know what I'm saying? But I like black people too, and I got a whole. It's just I don't deal with black people and Spanish people, and I deal with every fucking body. But you know, I like what I like. I dress how I like to dress. It's comfortable for me. It's my style. It's what fits. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck about your style. If you cool enough, it's your style. It's your uniform. I read in my book. I forgot which one. You know, I think VOA said it on his channel stuff. As you age, you come on who you are. You know, it's kind of like you fall into your own uniform, right? You can't come, you know, in a business suit and be comfortable where I run at, where I'm at out here on Skillman's Post. You can't. If you do, you're not gonna be able. If I say let's take a walk, you're gonna be uncomfortable. You know. So my shoes, everything has adapted. When I was riding motorcycles and street and all that, and racing, all that, I had a bunch of race shit, race boots and all that. I don't race no more. I don't got no race boots. I don't hold shit like that. I don't need to. Shit, I don't have all the motorcycle jackets. Why? I don't have a motorcycle. You know, so kind of all the adaptations and shit. Like I said, if I was somewhere else and you know it wasn't the cash cow, it was the you know the money monkey or something like that, and I'd be trying to get me some monkeys in that bitch. You know, if that's something I could deal with. Shit, if I can play the guitar like I wish I knew how. I'd be somewhere on somebody's stage or somebody's doing whatever, and I'd be on that guitar like a motherfucker. That guitar be putting me in a good space. I promise you. So, but yeah, I just wanted to come in here and get something off like I always do. You know what I mean? hmm Holidays coming up, motherfuckers already buying and putting up Christmas shit. You are not gonna see me decorate nothing with no Christmas shit. First of all, if you ain't celebrate the birth of Jesus and the way it's supposed to be done, then you need to do it different. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the gift giving and all. Give a gift if it's in your heart, but don't be mad if you don't get no goddamn gift from nobody. Like you ain't gotta implicate or expect somebody to fucking get you a gift just because it's Christmas or whatever. You know, it could be Christmas every day. You woke up, you good. You know, you birthed of Jesus, you good. Okay, then. Other than that, sad thing is we about to see lines at the Walmart fucking return. Walmart makes change your policy because the market gonna be a little shifty. We only take no hits when some all these motherfuckers start bringing these toys back. The only reason they bought the fucking toys in the first place is to let little Johnny play with the fucking toys for until he get tired. As soon as little Johnny get tired of the motherfucking toys, they're gonna take them bitches, wrap them back up, put them in the packages. I told them keep that package, don't fuck that package up, and they're gonna goddamn on be back at the customer service trying to get a refund on the fucking Christmas toys. That credit card bill gonna come, and they're gonna be like, oh shit. Matter of fact, the credit card bill probably gonna come. They're gonna have to be careful because that shit will be coming after Thanksgiving. Everybody already trying to shop. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, it won't be your boy, but I definitely am gonna be going out doing me some people watching. I might have to do me some people make some videos about that shit because you know we definitely gonna see some folks returning a bunch of gifts, Christmas gifts, especially if they got a bunch of kids and shit. So, like I said, you better cancel that shit. Cancel Christmas, man. Cancel it. Canceling this Christmas may give you the best Christmas yet the following year. Cancel it. Cancel Christmas. It's okay. It will be okay. Just cancel it. Tell little Johnny to go sit the fuck down somewhere and be happy. cancel Christmas. Let's go ahead and get into this new year. Let's get some things settled. Let's see, Trump can get on cruise control, and we can start worrying about the election and get back, to be a grinding ass time of year before people waiting on taxes and all kinds of dumb shit. And then, we just try to stay focused. Try to stay focused. Try to stay grounded. Try to stay a little more disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, step by step, little here, a little more. Add, chip away, add to. Just keep after, just maintaining a certain level of discipline, and being aware and keeping things in rotation. But yeah, next up we got definitely. I'm about to get the poles for the pole barn, like 2 more poles for the pole barn, where I'm gonna like kind of continue to extend it. It's so crazy, shit just getting extended and all kinds of stuff. And a year from 2 years from now, I won't even be able to recognize this shit. Every time a post goes in the hole, I feel like it's just adding value and to the property in general. So the koi, I got some monster koi fish. I can't wait to see them little babies and stuff. I got some koi fish in there, pretty nice. I'm like, oh man, the koi fish doing so good in the front pond. The back pond needs some work. I ain't gonna lie to you. The back pond, the fish are doing good. It's all sustainable. It's sustaining well all species. I caught crappie in there, and I caught some brim recently and a bass. And but they need to be fed, and even when they're feeding better, they'll make better and more babies. So the front pond by this spring is gonna be exploding. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be beautiful, colorful. I'm gonna have to cull some fish out of there, which is good because they got price tags on them too. When I learned that like by the inch, like a 2-inch brim, like a stock pond brim was like, well, I think we wanted $1 an inch or something like that. Yeah, it's like $1 an inch per fish, something like that. I could be off. Yeah, it was ridiculous. So I stocked that shit myself. Um, I got tilapia in the front pond, koi fish, brim, very few bass, maybe a few warmouths. Um, no catfish going on either pond. Um, yeah, and that's about it. I got crappie in the back, so um, I can't wait till the spring. The springs are the best times for farmers, I guess you could say, when all the animals, you get to count how many more animals you got. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I just want to come in here and get something off like I always do. You know, uh, life is good. Continue to grind. Continue to stay. Keep it like a sniper in the hide. Stay focused. I got to give a shout out. I guess anybody I'm dealing with, and whatever the case is, like it's just a great situation. Listen here, if you're dealing with me, or you think you're trying to get to know me or whatever on whatever, like as far as meeting in person and things of that nature, like we gotta get on the schedule for real. You gotta communicate, and we can get together. If you're just anticipating that I'm gonna pick up the phone and call you, or be like, let's go and have some drinks or something like that, I'm probably not. I'm probably not. Like I have to be on cruise control, a special occasion, and feeling really good, and like to go and do something like that, because I just want to be doing so many other different things. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna leave you with that. Until next time.